Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into the topic of shyness, but we're going to look at it a little differently. Not as some flaw you need to fix, but as a feeling you can learn to manage. We're going to explore how to stop it from hiding your true talents. So, let's get right into it.
So this is the core idea for today, and it's a really powerful one. What it's getting at is that the feeling of being shy, that's not the problem. The real issue is when we let it show so much that it holds us back, It stops other people from seeing who we really are and what we're capable of.
So, before we can get a handle on shyness, we first need to really understand what it feels like to be trapped by it. So, let's start with section 1, the cycle of shyness.
You know that feeling, right? Of being on the outside looking in. You're at a party or a meeting, you see everyone else laughing and connecting, and a part of you really wants to join. But it just feels like there's this invisible wall there that you just can't seem to break through.
Does this look familiar to you? It's like being two completely different people. Around your close friends and family, you're the talkative, expressive one, totally comfortable. But put you in a new place with new people, and suddenly you're silent, you're anxious, and you're overthinking every single move.
So what's fueling this whole cycle? Well, it's that inner monologue, that constant nagging little voice in your head that's just filled with self-doubt and fear. This is the voice that keeps us quiet and always looking for the nearest exit.
But the good news is you don't have to be trapped in that cycle. There's a really simple but powerful way to start breaking free. Let's take a look at it in section 2, the first step. Just listen. And here's the best part, okay? This isn't about some massive, scary personality overhaul. You don't have to force yourself to suddenly become the life of the party. The goal is way, way simpler. Just learn to be present in the moment without all that pressure to perform.
The whole approach boils down to 2 incredibly simple steps. First, just physically join the group. Don't hang back by the wall. And second, your only job is to listen. That's it. No pressure to come up with something brilliant to say. Just be there and take it all in.
And here's how you actually put this into practice. You don't need to have a perfect answer for everything that's said. If a conversation covers 10 different topics, just wait for that one thing you feel kind of comfortable with. You can reply in your own way, totally on your own terms.
Okay, so once you start getting comfortable with just being present, you can begin to build on that foundation. Let's add a few more practical tools to our kit in section 3, the Confidence Toolkit. So, our source gives us 3 key strategies to help build that confidence over time. They focus on your environment, your mindset, and how you communicate. So let's break them down. Surround yourself with positive people, stop playing the comparison game, and focus on quality over quantity when you do speak. Now, when we say positive people, what does that actually mean? In this case, it's not just about finding cheerful folks. It means finding those people, those friends or colleagues who make you feel safe and understood. They're the ones you can be yourself around without worrying about being judged, which makes opening up a whole lot easier. And remember, your journey is your own. It is just not fair to yourself to compare your social skills to someone who's, say, a fantastic public speaker, especially if they can't do what you do professionally. Everybody has different strengths. Focus on yours.
So we've got these small, manageable steps, but why is it so important to actually take them? Let's connect all of this to the real-world impact in our final section, why this is important.
Here's the bottom line. When shyness takes over, it can completely hide your best qualities. You could be incredibly talented, smart, and kind, but if you never show that side of you, well, those qualities might as well be invisible to everyone else.
And the costs of inaction are very, very real. This isn't just about feeling awkward at a party. We're talking about missing out on a job opportunity because you couldn't express yourself in the interview, or being overlooked for a promotion because all your brilliant ideas stayed locked up in your head. It really can affect every part of your life.
So let's bring it all together with the main takeaway. The goal here was never to cure shyness. For a lot of us, it's just a part of who we are. The real objective is to learn how to manage it, so that shyness is just one small aspect of you, not the main thing that defines your entire identity.
And that leaves us with one last question to think about. When you think about who you are, what do you want to lead with? Your shyness or your ability? Because ultimately, the choice of which one gets the spotlight, well, that's up to you.